Okay, so I'm going to start humble and say that you will never look at waste and hydrogen the same again when I'm done here. So we started Boson Energy to take the non out of non-recyclable waste and to realize its full circular potential to reduce infrastructure stress and climate stress. Because conventional recycling, we all know, tops out at 50 to 60%. And waste incineration is inefficient, has toxic ash, and no carbon capture. Pyrolysis has sensitivities in terms of feedstock and often toxic residues. So if you really want to go to zero waste, the only way is gasification, and gasification done right. So waste is mostly hydrocarbons. So our standard unit will recycle 100 tons of waste into 7 tons of hydrogen without adding a single kilowatt hour of power. It will capture 100 tons of CO2, which is industrial quality. It will produce some amount of heat and a glass slag, so no ash, which is a usable material. But there's no hydrogen economy here yet, and we can't wait around for that. Because the waste is here now. So since waste is local, we can deploy this hydrogen as local DC-DC fast charging, which is behind the meter and carbon negative. Or we can produce green methanol, because we have the hydrogen and the CO2 on site coming out of our process. And we can do this cheaper than anyone, because that is what we have. Accessible. The heat and additional CO2 we can feed into vertical farming greenhouses and literally produce food that is not sensitive to energy prices. And with the glass slag, we can produce 100 cubic meters of cell glass, which is what I sent around to you there, which is a high-performance construction material. So we have developed and own our core technology. We've demonstrated it at commercial scale with real waste up to TRL 7.8. We have taken this from science to fully integrated systems together with some of the best partners in the world. All downstream systems are TRL 9, and that combination basically gives us unlimited capacity to scale from day one. The management team and our founder has been in gasification, clean tech, and waste for 20 to 40 years each, including exits to Siemens AG, Nalco, and Veolia. On to projects. We have a solid pipeline. We're working right now on a port project in Sweden, which will be the first carbon-negative port in the world, together with an international port group. We're working with a few incinerators in Sweden that want to take the next step and upgrade their technology to gasification because they have realized that carbon capture and incineration will never happen. We also have projects in development in Poland, Israel, and India. So we will set this up as SPVs together with financing and execution partners. And we can deliver hydrogen at a very low cost. That means that we can still increase profits in the value chain with up to 20 times per ton waste compared to incineration. We are aiming at 1 million tons of circular hydrogen by 2030. There's a 20 million ton potential in EU waste alone and 200 million globally. Join us.
Thank you, Heike.